All right. Hi. How are you doing? I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me, guys? HTZUE. I don't know how to pronounce it. Konnichiwa. Thank you for coming. And if you're out there watching this, please let me know. Please say hello. Before we get into what we want to talk about today, uh, probably most of you guys know about Kendo Clinic, and Blake Bennett and I are now doing Kendo Clinic, and then pretty soon we're going to analyze some fellow Kendoists doing Keiko or training or exam, and you're going to analyze what they can improve so they can pass or they can improve, they can pass the exam, and then they can improve the Kendo even more. So please stay tuned. That is, just go to Kendo Facebook and type Kendo Clinic or YouTube video. A YouTube channel, we have a YouTube channel as well. It's called Kendo Clinic. So it's probably easy to find. So make sure you subscribe to it. Green tea, hi. Oh, you HTZUE. Already subscribed to Kendo. Thank you very much indeed. And green tea, hello. And Zach. Oh, Zach from, 元気ですよ. Zach from the Canada. Is that right? Oh, or maybe it's different Zach. By the way, my brother-in-law is Zach too. Must be common name. All right. Thank you very much for coming, guys. And today, instead of going with some movements, we're gonna take a break from Kendo actual movement, but this is also very important. Don't get disappointed too early. This is very important because I want to talk to you, and I want to talk to you about what you want from me. I read most of the comments, so I know some people want me to do some technique as well, and some people. I know a lot of you guys out there don't really go to the dojo because you don't have a dojo, so it's very difficult for you guys to actually see what's going on, right? Because I share the basics of Kendo. Oh, Zach, you're from England. I'm sorry if I don't know, because I don't want to be rude. Usually, I would say Mr. McConaughey. See, I can't say it, so please forgive me to call you Zach. Most of the time, I want to be polite, but last name is always difficult, so please forgive me if if it's rude to your country or your culture, calling you by first name. All right, so I want you to share what you think about Kendo Guide. Of course, you're here, so you must like it, but I want to improve it more. And also, I want you to tell me what you want me to do. Like I said, basically, I want to share the Kendo basics. If I share only techniques, people like techniques, and I understand that. I really do understand. But if I just introduce techniques, they get just techniques, and then, they don't really value the basics. So the reason I started doing this is to make Kendo available to a lot of people, and I want to make Kendo more popular. So, but in the right way. I don't know in the right way. What's the right way? Basics. Okay, so Kendo is, as far as I'm concerned, Kendo is a martial art So it's not only hitting people. If it's about hitting people, we'll just teach you how to hit people, right? But it's more to it. And basics. Basic is hard. It's a repetition. Through repetition, we train ourselves. Because it's boring, isn't it? Oh, thank you very much, Zach. Good to mix of both. It'll be good to do a mix of both. So do lots of basics, but introduce more techniques and moves within that. True. So I used to share a lot of technique videos before we hit the pandemic. The other way around, isn't it? The pandemic hit us. So I used to have a lot of, not a lot. So it's really, what I'm afraid of is that people think, oh, Kendo is about hitting. That is the most I fearful. So that is the thing I really want to avoid. So use the basics, then introduce on, and that can relate to those basics that make sense. Yes. Without basics, you can't do those techniques. Yes, I think that's a good idea. Thank you, Zach. We'll do. May I ask you, your cue are done. Maybe I can smell that you're maybe very high. You have you're a high grade holder. The way you type, or the way you talk, or the way you write. So let me know if it's okay with you. Yes. So the main thing I wanted to do was, make a lot of people don't know about Kendo, right? Still, they don't know. They don't know what we are doing. Of course, it's really fast, and of course, there's always controversial issue about, oh, Kendo is a sport. Oh, it's not. Kendo is brutal. There is no clear cut. To me, it's very clear. Kendo is not a sport. The purpose is a bit different. And I'm not saying Kendo is superior to other sports. Can we do any other sports to make ourselves better? I think we can. And a lot of people are really good people without doing Kendo, right? So I'm not saying, I think a lot of Kendo people are bad people too. I don't know how I should say they're bad people. Some of them are not really, I don't know, what's the word? Some people behave in a certain way that makes me go, is that Kendo? But of course, Kendo to me is not necessarily the same as what Kendo is to them. So of course, it should be different. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe, I don't know. But that's what I think I want to do. Kendo, as what I learned, Kendo is not only sport. It has competition, and that aspect of it, you can call it sport. We have rules. So Kendo is not a fight, combat. Because we have a rule. Not only one rule, we have rules. So it's not fighting method because we have rules. Training wise, we used to have foot sweeps and throws. Yes, it was combat, a part of combat system. Yes, I do sometimes do that only to my students. And how do I do that? Not violently at all. And then I wait until they are ready, and I don't throw them very hard, or I don't foot sweep them very hard. It's just give a little bit of a spice, spice things up a little bit, so they can, like in Tsubasa, I can pretend that I'm gonna foot sweep you, and they go, I shouldn't stay here long. So that kind of thing. Oh, no worry, Angelo. How's it going? I actually have had no Kendo class. Oh, really? But I am experienced in Taekwondo, Dex. So really, you write like someone who knows martial arts. So that's why I asked. Thank you for answering my question, Zach. That's exactly what Kendo isn't. The Olympics, it's not just. Yeah, I actually asked that question in my Facebook private group. It's just private group. It's free. So if you haven't been a member, you're more than welcome to come and join us. But you just have to agree to the rules. Click I agree, and then you can get in. Well, I have to check if you agree or not. If you answer questions, you're automatically in. But a lot of people don't answer those questions. It's not very difficult questions. What grade are you and that kind of stuff. So just please answer some questions so that you're automatically in. And Olympics, Olympics is a sport, right? Yeah, it's amateur sport. It's no longer, a lot of professionals participate in the Olympics now, so it's no longer for amateurs. But it's funny thing is, a lot of people against Kendo becoming Olympic sport, but and I thought, okay, maybe what about competition? Do we need competition in Kendo? Yes, majority of people say yes, we do. We need competition. So it's not about competing, isn't it? It's something about being a part of Olympics. Maybe commercialize. People start commercializing Kendo. And maybe the Olympic Committee will start controlling Kendo rules and stuff like that. Maybe that's another part of the reason. Maybe, So it's not necessarily competition is bad. I don't agree competition is bad. Mindset about competition. I want to win, so doping, that's not good, right? So we all know that. So people start focusing on winning, victory-oriented mindset. That is a bad thing because it's not martial arts anymore. So martial arts is strictly discipline yourself, right? So winning against others, you focus on that part. It's not really discipline, I guess. So anyway, hi, Christopher. Hi. How do I make sure I have the perfect distance, not too far, not too close? I sometimes am too close when I hit do or men. And then it's too close, right? So you have to know where you're striking. So analyzing is important. Now, you have to know your own distance. And also you have to know what you're doing. Most of the time, people are in a good distance, and before that you strike, maybe you start walking, especially left foot. If left foot moves forward, you're getting closer. A lot of people think about right foot. Right foot moves, distance doesn't change because it's about distance. We have to focus is between left foot and your target. Right foot doesn't do much. Right foot is going to put pressure. So we use right foot to put pressure. Left foot determines the distance. So you have to know where your left foot should be and then start striking. You got to analyze about here, and you look at the shinai, where your shinai is against your opponent's shinai. If I'm here and left foot is here, I can't strike. What about here and left foot is here? All right, and sometimes you just move only with left foot. Move just left foot. Don't change the distance, and you feel like you moved a little bit forward. Actually your right foot doesn't move, but only left foot moves, but you're closing the distance. So play around a little bit. And I can tell you that. I mean, I have a lot of videos again. In my YouTube channel, most of the questions you have probably already answered. So I cannot find it right away at the moment, but yes, just play around a little bit. All right, and I just joined a Kendo club in Chicago. Oh, great, great. I might see you around then. Great, Brandon. Good for you. Well, which dojo? Are you under Yoshida Sensei or under when I have Sakamoto Sensei, oh man, I had his face right in my head, but his name just went all blank. Yeah, Sakamoto Sensei. Whoever you're learning from in Chicago, they are really good. Okay. I don't know, Zach. I don't know if Kendo is spread enough across the world for it to work in the Olympics. Although I could be totally wrong. There are a lot of people doing Kendo. We have a world championship, and we have quite a bit of people practicing Kendo all over the world. Of course, huge in France, of course in Europe, and a lot of people go to Japan now. Of course, before the pandemic. And we have a lot of people doing it, but not a lot in the US, but it's growing. Yes, so I'm not going to go there. But anyway, I was going to talk about the Olympics, but it's going to take, I want to talk about even important part of the Kendo. Enough fair enough. Forget that then. We have a world championships. Yeah, Pokemon Go Sync. Christopher, I now understand. I will go take a look at your videos too. No worries. You're welcome. Go Seikan. Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know their names, the dojo names. I'll look into it. Go Seikan Dojo in Chicago, Illinois. Okay. If I know who's teaching, about Goseikan Dojo. Oh, Gordon-san. Hi. Yeah, Gordon-san, Small-san. Hi. Please give my regards to him. Brandon. Yeah, he's a really good guy, and I like his Kendo, and also please give my regards. So good night from the Netherlands. Good night. Or are you greeting? I thought you were leaving, but good night. Thank you for watching from Netherlands. Samurai, what are your thoughts on other weapons martial arts that use different weapons other than the usage of sword? Well, I don't know what you want me to tell you about this. I think they're cool. I want to do naginata. I used to practice naginata, only naginata, the long stick with the blade at the end. I used to do that because the dojo I used to go to in Japan, I think we still have the headquarters of all Japan Naginata Federation headquarters / all international Naginata Federation, and we have Tendo Ryu, very classic Naginata. Classic. I should say school. So they have not only Naginata, they have Kenjutsu, they have Kusarigama. So I am very fortunate to see these senseis when I was a kid. So yes, I did Tendo Ryu Naginata a little bit because it's influenced from Alex Bennett and Hamish Robinson. That's a dude from a mate from New Zealand. They used to do Naginata together and Iaido together, so that influences me as well. So yes, even though that was my dojo, I learned Naginata and Iaido from these people. Funny, isn't it? So yeah, I used to do that. So I think it's very important to know other martial arts as well. I don't like saying, oh, Kendo is best. If you say best, you're looking down on other people, right? Other martial arts. And then I don't believe that kind of saying. I think Kendo suits me because I did Kendo when I was a kid. So far, maybe if I do something else, I might like it. I like Iaido, I like Naginata. I want to do more of those, and also I want to do a lot of other things as well. But when you become adults, you have to work, you have family obligation. So, oh, Sigmus, thank you very much. Thank you for the stick. Is a sticker? Is a super chat? I'm not too sure, but I really appreciate your donation. Remind me of the donation. I want to, from there, so Kendo Guide from here, I want to interact with you guys more like this and also more like this, as well as, we want to, like, a lot of you don't have dojos, so I want to have, particular system, proper system for you guys to go through. And of course, that will be the paid course or system, whatever you want to name it. I want to save money so I can make this non-profit organization. I want to make a non-profit organization, basically dojo, but it's for martial arts. Basically Japanese martial arts, because I'm Japanese, but it doesn't have to be strictly Japanese martial arts, but it's the martial arts specialized place, and somewhere to sleep, so those who come from other places, other countries, they can stay. So just a place that is dedicated to martial arts, and non-profit organization, because I'm not getting younger, right? Everyone has to go towards the I'm not saying I'm going to die soon, but I think it's very important to keep this place from generation to my generation to other generation. And that's we need that place, those places, place like that. Of course, we can go YMCA to rent a space and do keiko. It never feels same right, seems right about it. My dojo in Japan, it's called Shubukan. It's called Koeki Hojin, I think. It's basically non-profit organization, I think. Long story short, non-profit organization. So people who takes care of the dojo, they change. Of course, non-profit organization. So I have to think about how we can contribute to the community. But it's very important for a lot of martial artists to have a place. So, and people, if it's not like I want to get rich. Getting rich is not as important having this part of the dojo. If I can live, that's good enough for me. And if I have a place to train, everyone can come and train, anytime. Maybe not anytime, but basically that's the idea. So whatever I gain, I'm start saving that for that, making non-profit organization. I don't know what it's called, but what do you think, guys? So Kendo, whatever I gain through this, let's say, new system for you guys to learn Kendo, and you guys can improve, and I can save some money, and I can start making, I don't even know how I can make non-profit organization. But if I don't do anything, I might die. So yeah, that's the thing. I might die and nothing left. If I have a dojo and my students can keep teaching, and some of them can be person who can take care of that organization, so he can or she can live by taking care of it. It's a full-time job. I mean, taking care of a dojo you can't really do a part-time job. So I think it's very important. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Let me know. This will help you as well, because you might want to come and see me one day, and you can stay at this place. You see, so that's my dream. I never said this before. Maybe in the past, for to one person, maybe a lot of people, just maybe martial artists dream having their own dojo. Yes, that's great, having my own dojo. And then I thought, is that really what I want? What if, I die? What something happens to me? And then they're gonna lose the dojo again. That's not cool. We need somewhere who, it doesn't matter who is in charge, that is there. Of course, non-profit organization, it will disappear maybe, right? But if it becomes profit organization, people wants to take over. I don't like it. It's pure. Dojo have to be pure. Okay, you have to collect money so we can keep the place going, right? But if you have more than enough, it makes people loco. So let me know, guys. Let me know what you think. I recently joined a Kendo dojo in Mexico. Bienvenido. Great. Welcome to Bienvenido a Mundo del Kendo. Is that right? All my videos helped you a lot getting started. Thank you, Dan Venegas. Thank you very much. Naginata is a Japanese glaive. Is that how you say it? I wonder how different the nagamaki is by the way. The nagamaki is my favorite polearm. Nagamaki is probably, that's the long version of naginata, I guess. I'm sorry, I don't really know that one. Thank you for sharing your insights and wisdom. Thank you very much. The Asur, is that right? Asur? I did Aikido, and my sensei taught me how to use a bokken and jo. I am not the best by all means, but I think weapon martial arts are very interesting. Yes, I did a little bit of jo as well, and I still want to do it. But like I said, I don't really have time for everything, so I have to be picky, and my pick is Kendo. So you might have touched upon this before, but have you considered Zoom sessions? Yes, I actually am doing that for Patreon's members at Patreon, just a little bit, but I'm really thinking about organized Kendo sessions for those who wants to learn Kendo. It's very limited. I'm not going to lie to you. Kendo alone and just studying solo movement, I can get you to a certain level. I'll give you knowledge. I'll give you tools, how you should be practicing at home. But you really need a partner. And you really have to put your armor on and start training with someone else. And you need to have someone who tells you what to do in armor on and actually shinai, with the shinai hitting each other. That's how you should be studying Kendo, because it's mind game. Kendo is mind game. Even older people can beat younger people. Of course, they have experience. Of course, they trained hard back in old days. Yes, all that kind of stuff. But it's about mind game, Kendo. Of course, you have to have certain amount of physical strength as well. But I can help you with that too. mind you, I'm not really that great. I'm not world greatest Kendo car or anything like that. But my passion is no less than them, their passions, and I have instructed a lot of people in the past, so I can help you guys. I certainly I can help you guys. I really have confidence in that part. So, oh, you might have to, yeah, Zach. That's a great idea. You mean about Dojo? Abitamine. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Do you have a sponsor in mind? I don't have any sponsors. I think it's a great idea. Now, guys, like I said, sponsoring Kendo, maybe commercializing. Actually, guys, it's not. If things need money, that's the everything, isn't it? Like because you're working because you need money. If I want to run a dojo, I need the money. If I want to keep the dojo going, I need the money. So yes, I think sponsorship is one great idea, but I don't have a particular sponsors yet. So if you know anyone who can sponsor my idea, or if you're a CEO of some companies and sponsor me, that'll be great. All right. Amazing dream. I believe martial arts is body, mind, meditation. Yes, thank you very much. Do you have a sponsor? Zach, 先生、土壌はどこですか？土壌、インディアナ、in USA です。And green tea, good. Thank you very much, man. Alonzo Evans, amazing dream. I believe much. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's I read. Thank you, Alonzo. HTZ. Sorry, I can't say it. That's really nice mindset. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, Zach, that's a great dream. Thank you. Don't give up on it because that would be incredible. Thank you very much. I would love to come there and try. Yeah, I know, right? You could look at Zoom classes in the meantime to gain popularity for the idea. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Thank you for the idea. Great. Thank you, Zach. Yeah, you're from England, right? Cheers, mate. Sorry, I have some kind of New Zealand accent too. Thanks for your videos and your time. Oh, no problems. Arcilo or Arcilo? Campos. Sorry, I can't say your names. Sorry. Thank you for your videos and your time. You're welcome. I think Kendo is for life. Thank you. I am a rookie. I practice in Oporto, Portugal. Oh, okay. Hello. Thank you for coming here from Portugal. Thank you. なるほど。なるほど。to Indiana or New Zealand. I know a way to earn money, but also help dojo students at the same time. It's help people with stuff out in the world. It could change the student's mind and body. I know a way to earn money, but also help dojo students at the same time. It's to help people with stuff out in the world. It could change students' mind and body. Give me some example, Tyson. Angela 19, thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I don't know. Is it called sticker? Super sticker. Angela, thank you very much. I wish I have a dojo. Green tea. Yeah, right? So I think it's very important for everyone to have a dojo is not a gym. So a lot of, it's a place, and I believe wherever people gather to train martial arts, it becomes a dojo. And if you don't have a particular proper dojo, I don't think it's a big problem. But since I was grown up I grew up in this beautiful dojo dedicated to martial arts, Naginata, Kendo, Iaido. And I was always appreciated and grateful that I had somewhere to go back when I go back to dojo. I had a home. I still have a home. And my sensei, my shisho, my master is still there. So I'm so grateful that I have somewhere to go back. And now I think the people here in Indiana, they have good dojo. But my dream is, like I said, non-profit organization, and it will stay up after I go. So I think, or this can be headquarter, right? And then my students start having different dojos. We get together and train. That's how we can make Kendo popular as well. It's home, and it's forever. Stays in community forever. So I think I want to make it happen, but of course, borrowing money from bank, it will freak my wife out. So I'm gonna start saving up money, and I'm gonna start doing some more stuff through whatever online and whatever YouTube. And I'm really, really thank you for your donation, both of you, Angelo and Sigma. I really appreciate that. That goes to my dojo fund. Okay, and Green Tea, I like Kendo, Aikido, Kyudo, and other martial arts. Yeah, Kyudo, that's a great point. We have Kyudo Federation here in Indiana, so they probably, if I make a Kyudo practice area for this non-profit organization, that would be a great idea. Thank you very much for mentioning that. Okay, Zach, thanks for sharing that dream with us, by the way. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Super great to look a little into your passion and ideas for the future. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And like with cutting grass and also garbage and taking care of all. Oh, okay, I know what you mean now. Okay, great. There could be more things, but that could be starting things and branch out to the other things to help people. All right, good. Great idea. That is great idea. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's a great idea actually. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, Tyson. And yeah, it's about time to go, and I am so glad that you guys shared your opinions with me. And actually, I had never had this many comments. Of course, I always teach. I'll be always back there teaching, so I don't have this time to talk to you guys. I'm very, very glad I did it today. And again, we have Kendo Clinic every Sunday, Monday in the other side of the world. Like Blake is in New Zealand. So yeah, Monday 12, I think, in New Zealand time, 12 p.m. For us, for Indie time, 8 o'clock on Facebook and not Facebook, yeah, Facebook and YouTube channel, and we do a Kendo Clinic. And I am thinking to some other stuff, but like I said, I'm gonna move on. Move forward before it's too late. Let's do it. And yeah, maybe Zoom, good idea, and systematic way to learn Kendo for those who don't have dojo. Right, that's important. You're gonna get what I got from 99 Sensei. I'm gonna pass those things on to you, and I put new stuff that I think it's important for you guys to learn, adults. All right, so I'm gonna share what I learned for the past 40 years of my Kendo experience. So stay tuned, and you guys motivated me even more tonight, and I thank you for that. All right, thank you for coming from all over the world, and I am going to see you soon next week or in Kendo Clinic. All right, thank you, and I really thank you for being here with me, and also I thank you for donation, guys. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Good night, good day, good morning. Bye.